How's it going? Jonathan Dunkerley here. You can call me Dunk. And today we're going to talk about Jupiter's acquisition of Moonshot and SonarWatch. Now, if you don't know what Jupiter is, it is the leading liquidity aggregator on Solana. It has just made a super bold move by acquiring a majority stake in Moonshot, which you can see it's buy and sell memes with ease. And then they have fully acquired SonarWatch. And this is actually a really cool tool if you haven't ever used it. It allows you to view all the different assets, including the assets that are inside protocols inside your wallet. So if you have stuff that's locked away, for instance, we have a whole bunch of Gary right here, $13,000 worth that's locked up in a protocol. And that means that I could just still see that as money that is in my wallet. Here's another example where I have tokens locked up in the Jup DAO, and those are symbolized as still value in my wallet. But now if you go to portfolio.jup.ag, it will lead you to a very similar page where you're going to be able to see all your holdings, and you're going to be able to see the different places that your coins might be locked up, like in this lockup or in this DAO. And if you want to make changes to these, you could always just click right here, and it will do things like launch the page where you could lock up or unlock your different tokens, like this Gary lock. Or if it's a DAO, you could just click right here, and it will launch the DAO page right here, where you could see that you have tokens locked up, or you could also vote in the DAO. I feel like this strategic expansion is already making waves because they introduced this portfolio.jup.ag. And if you do get value from this video, if you wouldn't mind smashing that like button, hitting subscribe, and ringing the bell, it really does help YouTube share it out with more people that need to know ways to make passive income with DeFi. And as you can see, it really is a powerful DeFi portfolio management tool built on the same SonarWatch tech that we saw, but now built directly into Jupiter. So why does this matter for DeFi and Solana? Well, Solana's DeFi ecosystem is growing really fast, but one of the biggest hurdles really has been fractionalization. All of these things spread out all over the place. So that really does solve that. Users are able to juggle multiple wallets, protocols, and platforms. With this acquisition, Jupiter is really positioning itself as the ultimate one-stop shop for DeFi users. They are offering aggregated liquidity. Jupiter already dominates the Solana DEX space, making swaps seamlessly. Integrating portfolio tracking adds just a whole nother layer of convenience. And on top of everything else, it just is going to enhance the user experience because you're going to be able to have everything all under one roof. You could do all your trading, you could manage all of your Solana, and I don't know if you heard, they are planning some cross-chain aggregating, but I'll save that for another video. And more important than anything else, it really does strengthen the Solana ecosystem. Keeping innovation and tech within the Solana network really does help solidify its DeFi infrastructure and attracts more builders, so more people are going to build on this network. This kind of mirrors what happened with Zapper as well as with DBank, where they took something that was originally a really complex DeFi interaction and turned it into a user-friendly dashboard. There are some serious pros that come with this. There's better portfolio tracking because SonarWatch's tracking tools make it easier for users to monitor holdings. I really do love how it's all in one place and I don't have to wonder what's attached to my wallet, because you always have a paper trail whenever there is anything in DeFi because of the blockchain. So everything leads back to this wallet. Of course, there will be increased liquidity and trading efficiency by acquiring a stake in Moonshot. Jupiter strengthens its grip with liquidity aggregation, and it's just really showing that the network is maturing and growing up, and this is going just to attract more developers. It really is nice to see all of this in one place. You can see that I can look at all of the different platforms that I'm on, the Gary lock, the Jupiter DAO, different holdings, Metaplex, as well as the Jupiter exchange. I could also click on assets and just see how all of the different assets are lined up. We have Gary, Jup, Penguin, Solana, USDC, other, and then I can go down here and continue to look at what they are. And I can see with dashboards like this, they are looking to compete with things like TradeFi or the Robinhood app or even Coinbase. One thing with them buying all of these different things up, I hope that Jupiter still continues to innovate. They've shown that they are so far, so hopefully that they keep up with that trend. And before we go, I just wanted to share a link to a community that I learn a lot about DeFi, as well as how to make passive income with it, and that's at defiearner.com. And I love this community just because it actually teaches you how to build a portfolio and actually make passive income instead of just gambling in DeFi. So be sure that you go and check that out. Again, my name is Dunk. Keep creating, keep earning passive income, and I will see you in the next video.